Yes, you miss them. But that's not why you'll break no contact. I touched on this yesterday, but most people break no contact because of two things: guilt and control. You feel like you've lost control, given them free rein to cheat, to live on without you. And you feel guilty for finally taking a tiny piece, and it is a tiny piece, of control from someone who has a tight grip on your nervous system. So, what to do? I have a lot of messages on this account now, so don't panic if you think you recognise yourself in the next bit. They all read similarly, they all read something like this. I'm in no contact. I started yesterday, 3 days ago, a week ago, and I haven't replied to him or her. They sent me an I miss you message twice. Do I just keep ignoring them? Okay. For those of you at the back, you are not in no contact. If they can message you, if you can see their message, if you have not followed the no contact methodology I laid out in the You Can't Handle No Contact video, you're doing it wrong. And because this needs more explaining, settle in. Here we go. Firstly, I know that for 90% of you, you and I have completely different objectives for entering into and implementing no contact with your partner or your ex. You want to make them miss you. You want to fix things. You want them to fix things. You believe they can change and that your relationship can get better and be saved. And that's completely normal and completely valid. I get it. Maybe it can. I believe that you are likely to be unhealthily attached because, come on now, you found this account. And that the happiest version of you, the future you, is one that is not unhealthily attached to your avoidant partner. As I say in that no contact video, I don't want you to get back together with them. It's not the best thing for you. I want you to learn that when you love yourself properly and do some work on your own attachment issues, when you take responsibility and are accountable for the issues that you brought to the relationship, and you learn how to love yourself and how to be loved well, that's where your happiness lies. I could tell you that if you're going no contact to make them miss you, or to create longing, or make them chase, or to repair what seems broken, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. But the good thing is, I don't need to tell you that because the outcome is always the same, whatever your objective. No contact, done properly, works. What I say to those people who are messaging, who aren't actually in no contact, or are, but are immediately in panic mode, feel like they're falling, ruminating, overthinking, etc., etc., is this: it works. Why are you so eager to be so available to someone who's making significant, repeated efforts to avoid loving you well? Why does it only take a quick text message to make your heart leap and race and to get you back into that unhealthy, needy, attached cycle? It's not love. For the panickers, the scared, the anxious, the I don't want to lose thems, it's good news. If you go no contact, real no contact, if you disappear for 30 days minimum, if you create scarcity, if you remove that snap their fingers availability, they will very likely come back. The only thing that you need to do at that point is decide whether to get on that ride again. Because I promise you, if you don't try and heal, if you don't detach even a little bit, if they don't take the smack in the chops wake-up call and actually commit to therapy or counselling or coaching or making a concerted effort to really change, the ride will start again. And you'll end up back in these comments, back in these messages, back in tears. Either way, this cycle does usually end. For some people it takes weeks, some months, for some years, and for some decades before they finally find the courage and the self-love and respect to step off the ride and find something better. That's why I always say the outcome is likely the same. It's the pace at which you take that will control how you heal. And that's up to you. Big hug.